Okay, this is how to get more subscribers for musicians. I'm a musician myself. I used YouTube as an outlet for performance and also as a way to direct more traffic to my website and to my MySpace page where my music is really located. And from there, that drove more traffic to exploring my music as an item that people might want to purchase. So on my MySpace page, there's retail links for certain singles and albums that I might have on iTunes, and I have generated quite a lot of leads to those links to those online stores because of YouTube. So one thing that you have to note is that getting subscribers is not going to be easy, but as time goes on, as you gain a following, you will see an exponential growth in your subscribers. So, first thing you have to do, and this is obvious, is make unique and interesting videos. Obviously, if you have your own music and you believe in that music, that's something unique. That's a personality that you're pursuing through your music, and so that will automatically start generating subscribers. Not necessarily quickly, because you have to kind of put your name out there, because when you first upload videos to YouTube, you are just a little needle in a haystack. There's so many videos out there, and yours can easily get lost in the mix. So you have to take the initiative. Don't think to yourself that people are just going to start flocking to you. That's not the way it works. You have to put your name out there. You have to generate relationships with people. You have to find people that you're interested in, maybe other artists, vloggers, whoever, and you have to take a genuine interest in their abilities, their talents, their videos. So comment on their walls, I guess you would call it. That's a Facebook term, but comment on their YouTube page, comment on their videos, rate their videos, tell them you rated their videos, and they will return the favor. One thing I have to caution: do not do sub for sub, because that doesn't get anyone anywhere. If you're just trying to gain subscribers to get subscribers, what's the point? That person's not really watching your video because they want to. They're watching it because you subscribed to them and you had a mutual agreement to subscribe to each other. That's not going to do anything for you. So you really do have to generate genuine relationships with people. Okay, so genuine relationships. Yeah, you do have to take a genuine interest in other people. It's not all about you, though essentially in the end that is what it comes down to. That's your goal, is to get more subscribers. But don't do it by just simply adding friends here and there, not knowing who you're adding, just whatever, just adding them, and hopefully maybe they'll watch your video and subscribe. Don't do that. No, take a genuine interest in the people, because if they think that they're important to you, they're going to show more interest in you. They'll watch your videos, they'll rate your videos, they'll subscribe to your videos, they'll rack up the views, and maybe you'll get an honor or something. So really, that is how it works. And so genuine relationships. The next thing is so simple, but really something that everybody, well, most people on YouTube bypass. Make good videos. Don't have crappy audio. Nobody wants to watch that. They're just going to go to the next video. Really take some time with your videos. I caution using the green screen, or the like if you're not doing a good job with the green screen, I just look at that as like a cheap video. So don't just try to put some backdrop behind you and have all like a horrible white balance on your face because you had to key out the green screen a certain way and it threw off all the color. Don't do that. Really take time to make your videos look natural, make the sound as good as possible, use interesting angles, don't always film in the same place because that gets boring. Yeah, lots of light. You need a lot of light on your face so that people can see you. Yeah, so good sound quality, a nice picture, and interesting angles, interesting places, new environments. Okay? The next thing is to find your market, find your niche. For me, it's I don't know how, but the majority of my subscribers on my normal channel and the majority of people who listen to my music are 15, 16-year-old girls. It ranges to the 20s, the age 20s, but mostly girls listen to my music. Why do you think the Jonas Brothers are so popular? Do you see many guys at their concerts? That is a market. If you are a young musician, a young actor, actress, whatever, appealing to that market is probably the best thing you can do, because that is a crazy market. People go crazy in that market, in that 15 to 18-year-old girls. They just, they get obsessed. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. They become obsessed, and that's fine. You just have to take a genuine interest in them, and don't, shoo them off like, they're one of the sheep. But really, like, that's my market. It wasn't my target market starting out. Why would a 19-year-old guy want to start chasing after 15, 16-year-old girls? That's just who is spreading my music the most. And these are people that listen to my music. They comment on my MySpace profile, and a lot of them are saying, "Oh, I saw your cover of Taylor Swift's White Horse, and I loved it. I fell in love with it, blah, 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 blah." I told all my friends, and then, their friends start to add me as a friend. They'll subscribe to my videos. They'll listen to my music. And then they'll tell their friends, and it's just a chain reaction. So find your market. If your market is adults between the age of 30 and 40 living in Wisconsin, I don't know, that's just an example, then go for the people that live in Wisconsin between the age of 30 and 40. Because if they're the ones promoting your videos, then that's the group you want to go to. If you don't want to keep trying to penetrate into a market that's not, it's like a fish that's not biting. Why even bother? So find your market, and you will have a lot more success. Okay, dealing with haters. Anybody who even gets a drop, even an ounce of success on YouTube, generates YouTube haters. People that comment on your videos saying you suck, kill yourself, whatever. The best way to deal with haters is probably to not deal with them at all. Don't respond to them. They'll get tired of saying mean things on your profile because you're not biting. You're not falling for their trap. So don't deal with them at all. The other thing you can do, which I found to be extremely successful, is to kill them with kindness. Really, just whenever they comment in a mean way on your video, send them a message and say, "I'm sorry you didn't like it. I appreciate the comment anyway. I'm sorry that this video wasn't for you, blah, 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 whatever. Thanks for the comment, though, and I appreciate any and every comment that appears on my videos." Something like that. Something along those lines. I've done that, and it's amazing that people, the way they respond back to you from that, they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, I did kind of, I wasn't being really fair," or whatever. They really, it's like they don't think you're human or something. It's like because you get a certain amount of comments or something, like they just think they're one of the sheep, so they can say whatever. You won't, your feelings won't get hurt. They're just, commenting. And when you really respond to them in a personal way, taking a genuine interest in the people, the light kind of shifts, and they revoke their thoughts, and sometimes they even turn into subscribers. It's happened to me a couple times, not very often, but at the least they'll the worst thing that can happen is that they say something else mean and they just look stupid. Who cares? You don't deal with them after that. They know that you're a nice person and whatever. Who cares? But the best thing that can happen is they could turn into a subscriber because they think you're a nice person and they're taking an interest in you now.